with Stephanie Quayle. It's episode 35. Be sure to share, and share. And let me tell you what just happened on this beautiful Wednesday morning in Summerfield, North Carolina. This is Elvis's halter. So Elvis is in halter training right now. And this was just, all I could see was this little black, snake-like thing. And I just really did think that a snake was in our barn. It's not. It's the end of the halter. So, these things happen. I am easily shook by things of the snake nature. So, we got a full house today. Thought we would bring back Elvis, Jake, Joe, Justin, Toby, and of course, Willie Nelson is here too. Willie, where it really began with Willie and Waylon. And also this one knows that I have crackers in my pocket. So I hope you all had a beautiful weekend celebrating all the glorious moms. And I've missed you. And it's wonderful. Come here, Elvie. It's wonderful to be back. Right now the cat is playing with what I thought was a snake, so that's hysterical. But yes, I've got lots to chat with you about today. Really excited to share that, well, let's first go with what day of the week it is, because first of all, there's like many, many days that today includes, but today is National Third Shift Worker Day. And when you think about all the people that are working those third shifts, it's tremendous. So a big shout out to all our third shift workers. It's also National Cocktail Fruit Day. Now, I don't know about y'all, if you guys ever had those little like cocktail fruit cups. I'm not sure if it's talking about those or if it's talking about fruit in a cocktail. But I need that. That was my notes. But I'm going to go with fruit in a cocktail because I am of 21 years of age or more, and it's What You Drink About Wednesday. So something I tried this weekend, I had some strawberries that, it was kind of like they had about a day left, and I had a lot of them. So I knew we weren't going to be able to eat them all, so I decided to soak them in moonshine. And they turned into little drunk strawberries, and they were quite delicious. And so that's something, it's a way to utilize your fruit. And if you have, a beverage of choice that you want to try soaking them in. There are tons of recipes online. I did not create this, but this is an actual thing. I don't know if they're called drunk strawberries, but they're, a little turkey. Nope. But there's some really cool recipes out there for fruit, all things fruit. So now if it's to the fruit cup, then to little cocktail fruit cups, then we just say thank you to the fruit cups. And I remember you in school. And I remember being really excited when the fruit cup would show up. So thank you to whatever day this is with all things cocktail and fruit. So we've got some awesome news to share. Like I said, it is What You Drink About Wednesday. And our song, What You Drink About, has been chosen to be a part of iHeartRadio's app. So this is massive. Please join me. We have a huge opportunity with this little song getting heard all over the place. So all you have to do is download the app. There's a free 30-day trial, and just, give them a little song, a like and a heart, and a like and a heart, and that would be just awesome. And it's a super fun day. And then tonight, I'll be going live on Instagram with he's gotten bigger, with the glorious Lindsay L. So we'll be live on Instagram at 6 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Central. You must be familiar with Lindsay L. If you're not, you will be very familiar with her because I've been shouting her praises for so many years. She's a tremendous artist, writer, musician, entertainer, and just a really, really good lady. So I can't wait to see you guys on Instagram tonight for What You Drink About Wednesday to talk about all things Lindsay L. and spring cleaning. So I've got some really special stories to share before I do a little singing. And this one got me, and these videos are so just heartfelt and uplifting. And there's a little 4-year-old girl in Scotland. She was undergoing her cancer treatment, and she was separated from her father for over 7 weeks. And during those 7 weeks, they were only able to see each other through the window or through the glass. And so they got reunited. There's an incredible video that if you've not seen it, check it out, of them reuniting. And it just really made me just think of that precious relationship that I have with my dad, and how much I can't wait to just hug him and squeeze him. And I haven't seen him in a really long time. So really looking forward to reuniting with my dad like she did, and she's just tremendous. And check her out. You can check that out on people.com. It's awesome. So then this, of course, these teachers. So I know it should just be teacher appreciation every day for the rest of eternity. Perfect. So being that this teacher is so cool, Spanish teacher Paula Mayer in Appleton, Wisconsin. She's run more than 40 miles since March. So when all her students had to go, be working from home virtually, working from school virtually, she decided to run to each one of her students' houses. And she's almost past 40 students so far. She'll show up and she surprises her students, and that's just beautiful. And a huge shout out to her. That's incredible. Now this next story I'm really excited about, and I want to know what you guys think, because as you know, live music and touring has completely shifted over these last almost 3 months, like we all know. And so in Arlington, Texas, they're going to be trying drive-in concerts. So they're going to test this in early June at the Texas Rangers ballpark. And this is with the Eli Young Band, Pat Green, Whiskey Myers, and the Josh Abbott Band, and Kevin Fowler. All tremendous artists. I actually have been there, and it's an awesome place. So I'm curious if the only option you had was to go to a concert via drive-through, or not drive-through, like drive-in, sorry, drive-through. You know what I mean? I'm thinking about. Anyhow. So drive-in, would you go see live music from your car? I would love to know, because we have a large farm. And if you guys think it's a good idea and it's allowed, we might be able to pull something off like that here on our farm. So I would love your input on that. Let me know. I think that's really cool. And then, of course, Food Network star, chef, and lifetime restaurateur Guy Fieri. He, first of all, has raised over $22 million to help restaurant employees that have been unable to work. And this is really cool. He's doing like a nacho showdown. Now, I would really like Guy to invite me to do this nacho showdown, but he has Bill Murray, who is one of my favorite humans ever. I think he's hysterical. Doing a little nacho showdown on Friday, May 15th at 5 p.m. Eastern, and you can watch this live on the Food Network's Facebook page, which is it's going to be hilarious. If anyone has ever seen Bill Murray, you know it's going to be epic. So I strongly suggest watching. Strongly suggest watching that. Did you need a cracker? There you go, honey. Here you go. Have another one. Justin. He was very, very vocally this morning, we'll call it. He is one of the largest voices of the whole team. So as you know, with every show, it's all about heart, humor, and country music. And this restaurant, I got to do a really cool interview about this restaurant because of what they're doing. Boss Cat Kitchen and Libations in Houston, Texas. Huge shout out to Texas. I always say Montana is the little brother of Texas. And they teamed up with Construction Concept and Big Love, which is a nonprofit providing personalized care to children fighting cancer and their families. So as you can imagine, families that are having to deal with cancer and everything going on with their kiddos, imagine then on top of that, the food situation and how they navigate that. So they've been really tremendous. Boss Cat has had to close, but it just reopened on May 4th. So if you're in Houston, be sure to support them with either takeout or delivery, because they're doing great work. So huge shout out to them and all their awesomeness. Also, a little first responder highlight addition to the show. I am following him on Twitter, so if you're following me, you can follow him, and you can find him. If you're not following me, you don't have to follow me to follow him. Police Chief Doug Shoemaker has been doing his part to keep people safe in Grand Junction, Colorado, one of my favorite places. So be sure to check him out on Twitter. It's D Shoemaker GJPD. He's awesome. Doug, I hope you're watching this because I think you're awesome. So, of course, we have new music. And Tim McGraw does it again with a new song called, I want to make sure, I Called Mama. It's beautiful. There's a great video out that's really just spectacular. And Tim McGraw is tremendous. So I strongly suggest checking that out. And what was under my hat, didn't make it. That was bad. Listen, I don't play sports. Okay, nailed it. What was under my hat, which is now under my lap, is not a reel because it's not real. It's handmade though, handcrafted. My airline ticket. Created by us here at Destination Safety. So I have a question for you guys. I've been thinking a lot about this. And I'm completely willing to do this, and I want your thoughts on it. So there have been a lot of people that are super afraid to travel, and I know that there's some travel restrictions that have been lifted. So one thing I'm going to be looking at is to see if I can make my way back to Nashville, and I'm considering flying back from Greensboro to just go through the experience so that I can share it with you guys, share the different things that happen from going back to Nashville back here. So once it's once it's safe and everything is, confirmed that I can get back and forth both ways safely, I am going to do that, if you all think that's a good idea, and share with you guys my experience. Because I think through that, we can learn to transition into how to travel safely and be careful along the way. And with our masks and our gloves and our hand washing and our sanitizers, we'll get back on track. So, like I said, it's What You Drinking About Wednesday. What a show we've had. All the creatures behaved so fantastic. I'm so proud. I mean, even Elvie rang the bell. And I'm going to play a little What You Drinking About because it's a big day for What You're Drinking About. So what you guys might not know, that sometimes a song, now sometimes you see songs just shoot up. Whoop! Goats, come back. Sometimes you'll see make sure I'm not on a creature, where I lost my train of thought. Radio. Sometimes it takes a song like a very short amount of time to make its way up the charts. And sometimes it could take a year or longer. So our little song, What You Drinking About, is holding strong and growing, and I'm so proud of it. So please do be a part of this whole iHeart opportunity. Download the free app, and it's a free 30-day trial. And also, I might have this song not completely learned in French and Spanish, but I've been working on it. So if you guys want to hear the French or Spanish version sometime, I'm willing. If my math is right, you're about 3 drinks in. Bar stool sitting with Jack and Jim taking their advice. All out on neon lights. Looks like you could use a friend. What you drink about? Boy, let's talk it out. Did you lose your one and only? Are you lonely? So get to another round. Slow the jukebox down. It's probably none of my business. I'm always my business. I'm just thinking out loud. What you drinking about? What you drinking about? Hi, Jake. What you drinking about? What you drinking about? We will see you tomorrow. Have an amazing Wednesday. We'll see you on Instagram Live at 6 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Central with Lindsay L. Bye, everybody. What's up?